Hornby's latest, and may I say magnificent, LNER J52 saddle tank. Now, it's not the first Hornby J52, and if you look at this comparison, we have the original one at the rear. Now, when I say original, it's one that's been worked on, improved, detailed, particularly mechanically. But now we have the latest one, and hand on heart, I don't think there's anything that needs doing to this model to improve it. It really is that good. So here she goes, and please note it's got lamps, and these lamps are provided by Hornby, and they fit onto the buffer beam perfectly. You'll have to excuse the time scale anomaly, because here we have one of my little Bytham Expresses rushing by, depicting 1958. But as the dear little J52 approaches, we've had to use our time machine and go back 30 years. But please note again those lamps. They're wonderful. You're given enough to have this locomotive hauling the royal train. I hope Hornby supplies them as separate items. Here we go then, working an empty stock train, Class C, in the head code book. Carriages are Hornby modified and dear old ancient Ian Kirk's. But please note how sweetly this runs. That scale track work it's going through. The back-to-backs are perfect, the wheels are concentric, it's absolutely spot on. Forwards, and at the touch of the control, backwards. It seems standard practice now that the controllability of these RTR models, remember this is just DC, is wonderful. Anyway, back to our TARDIS, and 30 years in the future, we got a V2 bowling bag on a fully fitted freight. Note the same head code, fully fitted freight, the same lamp arrangement as empty stock. Anyway, we're ready to go. Obviously, the fully fitted freight takes precedence over the empty stock. Locomotive represents earlier LNER condition. Safety valves are still in the bonnet rather than Ross pops. And a run past. I don't know whether J52s were common at Little Bytham. They certainly could be seen at Peterborough and at Grantham. Did they come down the main line? Maybe to and from Doncaster for shopping. Anyway, I think this looks lovely, just as it is. Have you ever seen a better looking J52? I haven't. We've now got her on a pickup freight. Another typical sort of duty. This is the first of the latest RTR J52s because another company is also going to release one. Rapido, I believe. It's the first time, as far as I know, that companies have actually work together so as not to duplicate. They're duplicating the same class, but not the same individual locomotives. As usual, a pickup freight has to pick up and set down, so it stops. Instructions are given by the bobby, the signalman, the board's off, and the driver takes her forward. The stock this time is a mixture of kit-built, modified RTR and scratch-built. She's going to be called What's Put Inside. So off the main running lines and parked for a time. The little dolly goes off. And back she comes. Again, please observe the perfect running of these locomotives. This is absolutely brand new. I've not put it on a rolling road or any test. Just straight from the box, literally. She's been put inside and waited for 30 years for a BR empty stock train to go bowling by in the other direction that she was going earlier. Ready to go? Nothing picked up this time, and off she goes. A beautiful model, as scale as anything in 4mm right now. A beautiful runner, perfect looks, and a run past. I've said many times, I've sweat. Can you sweat blood? Well, I've certainly sweat. I don't think I might have cut myself and blood has flowed in order to get models of this quality, models that I build. And are they equivalent? My answer is no. These current ones are better than anything I've ever built in the last 50 odd years. Truly wonderful. Great value too. Thoroughly recommended. Thank you.